People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now, people, the case against the O2 crew. We are speaking about the Marvin Syndicate, the Marvin Network in Montego Bay, St. James. It is unraveling. It is coming apart faster than cheap weave that is held down by cheap glue. People, if we remember, there were 3 constables that were busted in the United States. May I talk about in Charlotte, North Carolina, and also Atlanta. And of course, you know that after that incident, or those incidents took place, we are speaking about back to back on the 19th of June, and then after that the Tuesday, and then the Wednesday. So we are speaking about 3 busts consecutively. May I talk about back to back. Now, people, shortly after that incident, you know, so somebody was talking. We are speaking about the 3 constables that were linked to Montego Bay, St. James. They were talking, they were giving information. And shortly after that, we saw that there was a joint task force that came to Jamaica, which is the plain land. And we are speaking about the Drug Enforcement Agency. We are speaking about the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime, CTAC, and also the JCF and the JDF. They made a big-time bust in a place called Catherine Mount. We are speaking about St. James, Montego Bay, to be specific. People, them all upon at least 8 people. I am speaking about 8 so-called businessmen / kingpin / drug dealer / scammer. We are talking about lottery scam. So now, people, over the weekend, I am speaking about on Saturday at about 11 p.m. in the night, the Popo intercepted a Suzuki truck. Now, people, when them say, or when the report says intercepted, I would think that it is more like they got some information, they got some credible information. So anyway, them pull over this truck, and when them pull over this truck, there was an unknown or unnamed businessman in the truck, and when them search the truck, they found 19 parcels, and in those 19 parcels, we are speaking about 45 pounds of the white stuff. We are talking about the white lady, we are talking about the white pony. People, we are speaking about a street value of 26 million Jamaican dollars. So we are talking about buku cash. So anyways, people, this happened on Saturday night, like I said, and they took him into custody, and they took him to the house. We are speaking about in a place called Irwin. We are talking about St. James, Montego Bay. Now, people, if you know anything about Irwin, you know anything about Iron Shore, you know that there's a lot of mansions that are up there. So, people, I want you to take a listen. Take a look at the actual video when the Popo and the task force, they went to this house. Take a listen, and then I'll give my piece. Now, people, like I said, there are also business people that live up there. We are speaking about successful business people. However, when you talk about Irwin, we are talking about the scammer them dead. We are talking about the dealer them dead. Everybody who is anybody is either in a Iron Shore or Irwin. So people, like you see, the scammer them dead, the hustler them dead, the smuggler them dead, the kingpin dead. However, the SWAT team also infiltrated the place. Now, people, like me say, when they held this man on Saturday, they found 45, we are talking about pounds of the white stuff, and also he had 86,000 Jamaican dollars and also 1,400 US dollar. So people, we see he was packing. We see him having pocket them fat. And he also had a licensed fire piece. Now people, if you know anything about crime, you know that whenever you're found with a legal fire piece, however, if you're in the act of committing some sort of crime, that fire piece becomes illegal. So therefore, you're going to be charged with that fire piece along with all the ammunition that are a part of it. So anyways, like me say, them all him on Saturday, and on Sunday they took him to his house, and when they went to the house, they found 45 9mm cartridge and also almost 3/4 million Jamaican dollar. and also 3 high-end motor vehicle. When me talk about motor vehicle, me I talk about Benz and Beamer, me I talk about Porsche, me I talk about the top of the top, me I talk about foreign whips. Now people, the Popo also indicated that they found enough information, enough evidence that lead them to believe that this man is also linked to the 8 other persons that were busted a couple of days ago by the DEA, Drug Enforcement Agency, CTAC, and the Popo and the soldier. May I talk about Joint International Team. And also, based on the information that is out there, it is also a known fact that the 8 persons that were busted before that, they were also linked to the other 3 constables that were busted in the United States. May I talk about Atlanta and also Charlotte, North Carolina. So people, you see the dotted lines are being linked and you see exactly what is going on. Point blank and period. But people, that is not all, because it can even get a little bit deeper. Because when that incident occurred, we are speaking about in America about the 3 constables, I was wondering how the DEA reached Jamaica so fast. They must have other information before that. And people, it seems like there are also some more information that can basically put them people in some more hot water and give them a couple more decades. We are speaking about the RICO Act. We are speaking about a criminal organization. We are talking about a syndicate. And people, if you know anything about the RICO Act, anytime them all in that, more than likely you are going to get more time than you basically can live out. So people, I am going to explain exactly what happens in the next part. Now people, like I said, rewind about February 5th, 2020. An American airline jetliner mechanic, he was busted coming from Jamaica, Montego Bay to be specific. And he landed in JFK, New York to be specific. And based on the information, it is said that after the plane landed on that day, on the 4th or the 5th of February 2020, he basically make it rest. However, on the next day, when the plane was about to depart, he was seen on some sort of surveillance camera by the drug enforcement and also ICE. We are talking about immigration and customs official. He was observed basically a saunter around the plane, so them start to observe him and watch what he was doing. And it was said that he approached the plane to one compartment and he started to open the compartment. And in that compartment, after the drug enforcement and customs ICE, they went there, they found 25 pounds of the white stuff. And people, basically what they said this drugs was coming from Jamaica, Montego Bay to be specific. So basically the drug enforcement and ICE, they start to do a more thorough surveillance and them start to watch the place. And they said that this 52-year-old man, and his name is Paul Belosi, he is from New York. They said that he was going to the compartment to retrieve these drugs because he also had an empty tool bag and also a lining in his jacket that could fit all 25 pounds. So people, after close surveillance, after watching this man and basically surveillance in them place, because people, if you understand anything about America and their surveillance, especially as it pertains to their airport, they are watched. Everybody and anything is watched very closely because them don't want nobody coming them here talk about terrorists, and even worse, they don't want people to basically fill up them place with drugs. So therefore they watch. It is not like Jamaica where people lapse and they on WhatsApp, rate, lele, blue, blah, bling. So people, at the end of the day, this man was arraigned. We are speaking about during the week, maybe about Monday or Tuesday, in the federal court in New York, and he is also said to be charged for conspiracy with possession with intent to distribute. So people, like me say, this might also be a next link. And people, this is my disclaimer, I am not saying with 100% surety. However, there is some sort of link, and when anybody is or any set of crew is running off the place, may I talk about in a St. James, may I talk about Montego Bay, more than likely this drugs is also coming from them. So people, this might be the missing link. This might be the information that the the drug enforcement had, and this might be information this person might be cooperating with the feds, because people, if you know anything about American, whenever them get hold, they are going to squeal, and the same kind of applies to Jamaican. However, they like to put up a front, but we know that deep within they are also snitches, point blank and period. So people, like me say, the feds them watch him, and they watch him exit the compartment, the place where he stored these cocoa, me I talk about the white stuff, and after that them basically test him fingerprint. We're speaking about the fingerprint, and also based upon video evidence. So people, he was busted, he had no choice but to basically plea bargain. And people, like me say, in this plea, you know that he is going to get a sweet deal, because more than likely he is going to squeal like a little bird, he is going to talk like a parrot, and he is going to implicate these Jamaicans. Me I talk about the 05 crew and also the Marvin network. So people, the point that I am trying to make is that we can expect to see a whole bunch of Jamaicans flying into America without any visa. May I talk about free of cost. May I talk about room and board for at least a couple of decades, point blank and period. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.